Okay, so you worked long and hard, or even perhaps smarter, as well as longer and harder hours. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And you hit some savings goals. Amen and congratulations and kudos. But life happens and something totally unexpected, totally unforeseeable actually happened. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hi, this is Jan. Welcome to another episode on the Save Money More with Jan channel. How you doing today? Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Gonna jump right into it. This video may not be long, but it's important. Recently a wonderful commenter mentioned that they were a little down for a moment, down but not out, down but not out, because they had some sort of a financial setback after, hitting certain goals, and they had to, I guess, pay for something or another, whatever it affected them financially, and it made that person feel temporarily down, temporarily sad, which is totally understandable. Absolutely understandable for sure. But number one, kudos for having something already stashed away. Big, big kudos. As far as feeling bad about it, yeah, of course, a person's going to feel badly about that for a minute or two, maybe even a week or two. But here's the good news. We all have a thing that I call a reset button. Many features on our computers and other technical devices have certain things that could reset things, put it back to the beginning, sort of like an opportunity for a do over. Like the way I take a leftover meal and I turn it into a do over meal, something completely different, a fresh start, brand new, clean slate. I was so happy for this person that that person realized that they can do it, they have a reset button, and they're going to go forward. This is a really, really important thing to remember because although, well, many of us have plans, many of us make goals, many of us even hit our goals, but then absolutely out of left field comes something extremely unexpected in life. It just happens. Sometimes life happens. And they had to go through some of their money, whoever the they may be. In this case was that person, but I'm quite sure today at least one or two people in the listening audience at some point in their life could totally understand this. Even if it didn't happen to them, at least relate to it, that it's a possibility. Not to fear, not to feel anxious or anything. The good news is the person or persons were ready because no, this is looking at the bright side. They had that money for the unexpected thing that happened. But immediately following, right away, instead of sitting around feeling sorry for themselves all the time, no, somewhere in a good place, in a smart place, sometimes a hard place to reach, they found their reset button, their do over button. There, I can do this again. If I did this before, I could do this again. And I'm going to count my blessings that at least I was ready for this unexpected financial event, whatever the event may be. It's not even important what the event was. What was important was that the person or persons are ready. Are you ready? More importantly, would you be ready to press that reset button should something unexpected happen? While we have quieter times in general in life, isn't it a great idea? Even if it's a little bit, little by little by little, things can grow. Okay. Just like people that say, oh, I can never exercise. Well, maybe some people always think of the end game of being able to exercise for hours and hours and hours a day on end, but they're not focusing on the wins of exercising a couple of times a day for 15 to 20 minutes a day. You do that every single day, you're going to get health benefits. It's just the way it is. Think of it the other way. Suppose you didn't exercise at all, not even the 20 minutes a day at all for weeks and weeks on end. And you could see where the negative impact absolutely can happen. So on this day, as we remember when people, well, try their totally hardest and life happens, and then they're kind of sort of wiped a little bit financially, they press the reset button. And because they have that skill, keep in mind, they're experienced now with this, they have that skill. They could start all over again and absolutely start over, press the reset button and go forward. I know, easier said than done, but it is not impossible. Never ever give up on savings. Never ever give up on being ready. And believe it or not, it's the small things that add up. Small things done every single day consistently add up. Don't snub that thought. Some people that just like, I don't know, shy away from the humble little beginnings. That could be a huge mistake. In my honest opinion, shying away from the humble beginnings, everybody has to start somewhere. And as time goes by, the beautiful news, it's no longer a start, it's a continuation. And as each day continues, the experience and the skills continue. The finding other great ways to save, to not have to spend, to fix something instead of purchasing something. You see where I'm going with this. To be more self reliant, to keeping our hands up without putting our hands out, I think is an amazing, fantastic place to be. What says you? Let me know in the comment section below.